Hello guys, welcome to Munta Royal College.
At Munta we care.
We're in a beautiful place here in Bombo right now. In this show, The Fulfilled Youth, brought to you by the Youth Ministry Kampala region, but reaching out to places where every youth are. Right now, we're at Munta Royal College with these beautiful students.
Today, our topic of discussion is mental breakdown. So these beautiful students are going to discuss with us what is mental breakdown and what causes it in their young generation. How do they know about it? Maybe they could have some good examples about people they have met, maybe at school, and they know what of the stresses and what causes them to sometimes things happen like that. So we are going to have one of them to tell us more about that and how and what is the cause of mental breakdown.
I just want to begin with Mr. Kato. Yes, you are going to break us into this introduction of this show. As we go deep, as we give the vibe, let people know where we are going. So, what is it according to the topic?
Thank you, our dear presenter. Thank you for so much. It is my pleasure to present you all. Actually, as our topic is well stated, that what causes mental breakdown, I would like to begin by defining what mental breakdown is. When we speak of mental breakdown, I would like to categorize it to mental health. It might be emotional, physical, or psychological. Simply, I can say that mental breakdown is mental disturbance. Mental breakdown can be mental torture, psychological torture, emotional torture. Mental breakdown is caused by different things in schools, as you are going to hear from our fellows.
Wow. Give us to another colleague there. Yes, we are still digging deep with these bright brains. Yes.
Well, thank you so much for the opportunity. My name is Otingole Jonathan, a student at Munta Royal College, Bombo. And today, as our topic is well stated, mental health breakdown among students. This has not only affected us, students, but has globally affected most people outside there. With us here, we are having my fellow students, and we are going to discuss more about it. But before, let me first list some examples of mental health breakdown. Some of these examples or the causes are our own parents, fellow students within school, at home there or around the society. We have some cultural beliefs, religious aspects, marriage breakage, and so many others.
Let us first listen to these beautiful minds here. I want to see the first doctor, the first what? In every, hospital, they first see the cause before they cure. So let us analyze some issues here.
Thank you very much, sir. My name is Bachesen Nathan Levy once again, a proud student of Munta Royal College, Form 5. With me, simply, I would like to speak of our teachers. Many wonder why I would speak of my teachers. But when I go to the side of the teachers sometimes mentally break down students in a way that, take an example of a school that has over 2,000 children and more, 2,000 students in one school. So it is very hard for a teacher to concentrate on all this large number of students. So when the teacher does not concentrate on all these students and only concentrates on particular students, there is that feeling these other students can get. And when these other students get that particular feeling, they are disturbed mentally. And when they are disturbed mentally, they sit and think a lot. When they think a lot, they are mentally broken down.
Actually, I also have a strong belief. First and foremost, I'm Karima Ronald once again from 5 Sciences. The strong belief I have is that culture is one of the major causes of mental breakdown, whereby you find out that there are some tribes like the Sebei which carry out female genital mutilation, and in that case, many girls will fear to be circumcised. That will cause them to run away from their origin or their cradorans, and as they go to exile, I believe they will not remain the same. They will be mentally perturbed, they will be disturbed, and they will undergo depression that will cause stigma to them, and they will end up being psychologically, physically, and mentally tortured.
Give me the next, give me this one down. Yes.
Hello, our fellow viewers. My name is Rania Rahma, Senior 5 Arts. The main cause that I have about mental breakdown is social media. social media has led to the breakdown of our mental. We have heard about a girl called Pretty Nicole. Pretty Nicole was a student like us. She was a student found at school. After posting her pictures on internet, the pictures that were like they were not good to be showed on internet through social media. So I think so she was not left the same. It mentally broke her down.
Wow, wow. So I'm still on you. So do you think about that? What I think we shall come in the solutions, but the aspect we have spoken really, it means they have to put some measures.
I am excited to be having this point or this topic discussed today. I am Kalza Fiona from Ontario College, Form 5 Science. Similarly, as my colleagues have been talking, I want to bring the point like identity crisis. This is whereby a person fails to understand who they are. We've seen, most especially in schools, like there is the way students tend to give comments. They tell you have a big nose, you're so short, and you find students are losing actually the zeal. Someone loses that self-esteem that they should stand straight. Someone stops actually feeling like they should look onto people. Why? Because they told them their nose are really bald, their nose look ugly. At times they sit on bed, they be like, God, why do you create me this way? You know. After getting that mentality, they overthink about it. And as we said, mental breakdown is when someone is psychologically tortured. You overthink about something now and again.
Hi, dear viewers. My name is Nakaiza Elizabeth, Senior 3 student at the mighty institution, Montaroyo College. I would like to emphasize more on the point of teachers. For me, the scenario I will give, we students while at school, we take teachers as our parents. Now you find a student sharing personal issues with a teacher. Then in other words, a teacher goes in class, gives it as an example. This will make the student to lose that ability to express his or herself to more teachers, because he will have that breakdown.
Thank you so much for this opportunity. My name is Uwize Camila, and I would like to put more emphasis on the points of parents. Our parents are supposed to guide and parent us in every situation. But you find a parent demoralizing a student. Like, let me say, when a student has a certain dream, you go tell your parent, I want to be this in future. But then your parent demoralizes you, you feel small, then you go in your bedroom, think about it, and when you overthink about something, it will lead to mental breakdown.
In addition to her point, before I start, my name is Katumba Catherine from the mighty institution of Montario College, Senior 1. And in my opinion, I think not only what she has said, but also death of parents can lead to mentally breakdown of students. This is because I believe that all children need parental love from all parents. So when a parent dies, the child is emotionally broken down. Like in class, when the child has been performing perfectly, starts demoting from Division 1 to 2 and eventually going to Division U. So I think this also causes mental breakdown in children.
Wow, as we still going forward with this topic, I think so far you have had some of the reasons, causes. So we are still going far, but I think so far what we have had, yes, we are going to still go down and break it down. But there's a point which has touched me about the other sister that, loving yourself, and people are not loved. So really, as we go to this break, really parents or teachers or what, really try much that you make these people loved and they be trained to love them so themselves, because that one can also be something which is helpful. So let us go to the break.
Okay, we are right back. We are still with a brilliant student of Monterey College. They have given us very, very wonderful views. I have heard, this topic is very broad. Mental breakdown is broad. It affects students, affect old age, but mostly these days it is more in the young generation. There are many things that are causing that. Some are stressed, as the young girl said, some are rejected, some have lost their parents, and so they have gone into that mental health. And when you go to hospitals, you find very many younger generation in mental health. Some use drugs. And why do they use drugs? Because they are stressed. Maybe they are rejected. They are not loved. Some feel they are lonely. And instead of finding love somewhere, they go into drugs. So it is really a serious topic of discussion. And we are still with these brilliant students. They are still giving us more views on that. So I still had somebody wanted to add more on that topic. So you're welcome. Tell us more about that.
Hello, all our viewers. My name is Oishaba Shamim, a student of Monterey College. Similarly, about what my colleague has talked about, the point of parents being the cause of mental breakdown. In my opinion, I also think that the divorce of parents can also lead to mental breakdown, and not only in children but also in parents themselves. In this way, you can find parents when they have divorced themselves, but when they are having children, and when all of them they like to live with the children, so they decide that the children should be going to their father's place like for 3 weeks, and also they go to their mother's place like for 3 weeks. So that can lead to mental breakdown in children and also in parents themselves.
Beautiful. Another one.
Hello, all those viewers watching us. It's a pleasure to me to have you listening from me, as our topic is well stated. And before that, I would like to introduce myself. My name is Wembabaz Anita, a student of Monterey College Bombo in Senior 2. According to our topic stated saying, what's the main cause of mental breakdown in students? For me, I say it's not only affecting students, but also affecting parents in this way of having financial changes. This is why I find that a parent has been receiving 1.5 million, and after some time, his or her money is decreased to like an amount of 200,000, and that will mainly cause the mental breakdown through which, and this mainly affects fathers, whereby he will start receiving comments from the environment, and they will also negatively affect him, hence causing.
Wow, that is so beautiful. I believe that parents, you are watching us and you are hearing from your students their views, and I hope you're ready. You will put this into consideration. Let's hear from another.
Hello, my name is Namirembe Selina Agnes from Monterey College, and I'm in Form 2. In addition to my fellow's point, I also like to supplement that financial changes may lead to mental breakdown, since one may live a luxurious life and he or she faces a situation where the money he has been earning reduces and he will have to change the budgets, yet he's not used to living such a life, and he will be like, where should I get the money from? He will overthink where to get the money from, and it will lead to a mental breakdown.
Wow, let's hear from another one. We are hearing from these brilliant students. So let's hear from another one.
My name is Ndagire Unisha and I'm in Form 2, Monterey College. My main emphasis is on house helps. Our parents hire house helps, but some of those house helps tend to mistreat us, and we tell our dear parents we tell them like the situation we are passing through, and they don't take it serious, and that can hurt us mentally, psychologically, and sometimes there are videos like are going viral of those like children are being mistreated, and some parents don't care. They think that their children are lying to them, but they don't know that it can hurt them mentally.
Wow, that is so beautiful. And I hope leaders, parents, you're hearing. And what you hear from these students, it is really true. It is these things that are happening in their lives. So I hope you are listening to them and you know how you will handle. Let's hear from another one.
Oh, my name is Aruni Jotrina Maria, a student of Mutaroyo College Form 1. In addition to our points about the house helpers, most of the parents are always busy at work, so they give a lot of time to the maids to live with their children. Sometimes the maids can mistreat their children and the parents cannot know because they are always busy at work. And when the children try to tell the parents will not always believe the children, and this can easily affect the children mentally.
Parents, they are pointing at you, so you've heard these children are asking for more time. Okay, let's hear from another one.
Hello, our viewers. My name is Omer Bina Faith from Ontario College Bombo, Senior 3 class. Our main topic for today is causes of mental breakdown among us. So one of the causes is religious aspects. For example, in a family where a father is a Christian and a mother is a Muslim, and they will find each other pressurizing a child to choose to go to their side. Now, for example, the father will tell the child, you have to come and follow me to the what? To the religion. Now the child will be depressed, thinking, and that will lead to confusion. And during that moment, the child will be feeling lonely, nowhere to go, no one to ask. Now it will lead to mental breakdown.
Wow, that is so great. We are having even religion here. So let's hear from you.
Thank you once again, our dear presenter. As earlier stated by my fellows, one spoke of students, that students are among the causes of mental breakdown. Yeah, that is very true. If we are to speak of students, imagine of a scenario I had of a certain student. A student wanted to offer a certain combination and the parent wanted this student to offer BCM. So the student, instead of sitting down to be cancelled, because he's seeing that nowhere to run, it is the parent and it is the last option. When the parent insisted that this student should offer BCM, the student decided to hang us off. This was due to mental breakdown. Before I go further, I would also like to disagree with the point of culture. When we speak of culture, we cannot stand up and say that culture is not bad. Someone said that it is among the causes of mental breakdown, but with me, I really love culture. It is culture that shapes us. I'm capable of sitting here and say to all because of culture. If it is not for culture, no one of us would behave in a responsible manner. Thank you so much.
Yeah, so Kato on that point. So can that one defend himself, because I see you have a strong point on that. So let him tell us.
Thank you once again for giving me the opportunity to speak.
Yes.
But on that point of culture, I didn't mean each and every action in that culture, but only female genital mutilation was the only thing in the culture that I talked about. And besides that, there's another point I've thought about mental breakdown being caused by some people inducing. It is caused by inaction by some people, whereby they tend to bewitch others. I've heard of a scenario whereby I saw a lot of mad people, but when you look for their background, it is said that they were bewitched. So, with that, I believe that bewitching someone can cause that person to be mentally broken because of the alleged rumors I've heard.
Okay. So before we end this episode, so I just want to guess. Since when we're running into the show, so we want this minds, these people. Give us some example. When is that time, or have you ever experienced that? Yeah, people need to learn about that.
Thank you for giving me this opportunity once again. As I said, my name is Rania Rahma. I would like to share with you some of the experiences that I had that I once got mentally broken down. One day I moved out of home without the permission from my parents. As you know, I'm a Muslim. My religion. Muslim fathers are most strictly on their parents. They are strict, very strict. When I came back home, my father was like, the next time I get you getting out of home, I'll can you 100 strokes. And from my birth up to where I am now, it was the first time my father has ever said that thing to me. So I went back in my room. I overthought. I got mentally perturbed. When it reached time for school, my father was like, I'm going to take you back to school in senior one. When I reached school, a person who came with nine aggregates from P7, I started getting you in senior one. Those are the reasons I took to him. When he asked me what the matter was, I told him the whole truth. But when he heard the situation, he sent me to a counselor. They took me for a counselor. I was there for 3 months to counsel me in order to get back to where I am right now, in order to get back my mental ability to think very well. You say it was physical. Yes, it is physical. You reach an extent that you start fearing even the family members themselves. Like now, I started even fearing my father. I couldn't tell him some situations I'm going through school because I know the moment I talk anything, he will say the same thing again to me. So I also got that experience one time. But now I'm at Muta College.
Wow. Now, in this beautiful environment in Muta Royal College, really, as this girl has said, now thousands of people are like that. Thousands of youths are passing through what she said she passed through. So could it be that this is the time to change what we are thinking, how we are taking religion? Is religion to become an attack to humanity? So think about that. This is the fulfilled youth. Yes, in this show, we learn social, economic, and spiritual matters. And if they are combined, maybe they are cause of someone's really breakdown all their lives. But now, this is just an episode. So next week on Sunday, we are going to see the next episode about how can we really, what are the solutions. And we are still remembering this Munta Royal College. This is a fulfilled youth brought to you by the Youth Ministry of Kampala region, reaching out to every corner where the youth are. This is Voice Frank Sabata and
Jolly.